There is a supernatural world that surrounds us, and sometimes it manifests to people like you and me. You'll hear stories about this and so much more right here on Supernatural Confrontations. We have a Mr. X who joins us, who has to remain anonymous. We've going to respect his wishes, but he has a story to tell us, and we'll get into that right after a word from our trusted sponsor. Before trying anti-aging serums or wrinkle creams, check if you're getting enough collagen first. Collagen is a protein that plays a crucial role in maintaining the health and elasticity of our skin. Without it, we may notice visible signs of aging, like fine lines and wrinkles. While collagen production naturally declines as we age, certain collagen supplements can help bring back a youthful glow like you wouldn't believe. This is why I highly recommend taking collagen. Collagen is specially formulated to enhance skin elasticity and hydration. It's made with the top 5 most powerful types of collagen that are essential for skin health, elasticity, and firmness. Folks, with only 10 grams of bioactive collagen peptides per serving, collagen is designed to make it easy to boost your collagen levels to support healthier skin. Try it today and receive 53% off, free shipping, free VIP live health and fitness coaching for life. What a great deal. And also a free new e-report titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin and a 60-day money-back guarantee. So folks, if you don't see it working, they'll give you your money back. Plus, you'll also help feed a hungry child, families and communities in need of healthier lives with your order through BioTrust partnership with NoKidsHungry.org. What a great company. Check it out today. Go to healthwithla.com, healthwithla.com, or please click the link right below here in our description box. So I am here with Mr. X. We have no video. We can't do that, and we disguised his voice, so for obvious reasons. So Mr. X, first of all, thanks so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Glad to be with you.
I have a question for you. You're a pilot for an airlines, and we'll just leave it at that. And we know that something happened several weeks ago where this woman, and it went viral, it's all over the place, and some people said, well, she was drunk, she was on meds, she's on shrooms, she's this. I'm a student of body language, and I watched this video numerous times, and in my opinion, she's scared out of her wits. That's what I think we're looking at. I think the fear factor is going through the roof. But you have a different take on this. Tell us what you've been seeing as a pilot.
Well, one thing I noticed is the increase in the folks wearing hoodies and dark sunglasses has increased over the past couple of years. And for me, I think in an airplane, it's fairly dimly lit most of the time. And for folks to have a hoodie on with dark sunglasses sitting on the airplane or walking out of the airplane, either way, it's kind of uncomfortable because I can't see that well when I have sunglasses on inside. So I see some folks doing that, and it seems like more and more it's happening. I try to always say goodbye to my passengers. So I am one of the pilots that stands at the front door as they're exiting, and I say goodbye. Most passengers will extend a courteous thank you or goodbye. But one thing that I notice with these folks wearing the hoodies, they're usually head down and they make the turn at the door and they don't say a word.
What about the stewardesses and stewards? Have they reported any strange behavior with these guys wearing are they all male? I'm assuming they're all male, but are there females too?
With what I can recall, most appear to be male.
Okay.
I haven't heard any or seen that I can recall any female. Some of them tend to be a little bit taller than average, I would say. Some are very tall.
When you say very tall, what's very tall?
Basketball player look. They look like maybe they might wear might be 6.5 foot or taller on some occasions, and some are not. But one thing that's interesting is that they're usually all the larger size dark sunglasses, so it covers a good part of the eye. So there's no way you can see their eyes.
Wow. Have the stewardesses commented on them at all?
Only in that some people tend to be a bit weird, and weird in the sense that they don't respond when they're asked if they want drinks. Sometimes they won't even respond. They won't even respond like the flight attendant's even standing there.
Really?
So on occasion, I've heard that from a few, and so like when I go back for a lav break, sometimes that discussion will ensue in the forward galley, and they'll point someone out to me and say, well, that person's a little strange because they won't even speak. So they think it's just someone who feels they're above talking to a flight attendant, but I guess it could be something more than that.
I mean, that's really odd. I mean, that's like really strange behavior. I mean, it really is.
It is.
Wow. What are your thoughts? I mean, that's, you haven't seen anybody's eyes, do anything weird, but there seems to be, I mean, how many of these guys have you seen? Let me ask you that. Less than 10, more than 10?
Oh, I would say on a typical flight, let's see, the airplane that I'm flying, we could have anywhere from 150 to say 200 passengers total. And I would say sometimes there could be a couple, 3 to maybe 5 on an airplane.
Really?
Sometimes I won't see any on an airplane, and sometimes I'll see multiple on an airplane. And then normally these folks tend to walk through the airport terminal the same way. They certainly don't remove the hood and the sunglasses in the terminal. It stays on the whole time. So you pass them in the airport too.
What about TSA? I mean, surely they'd have to bring the hoodie down and probably take the glasses off for TSA.
I would assume so, but I've never been in the TSA moment when they try to come through security like that, so I don't have any input on that one.
Well, what are your final thoughts on this? Being involved in this and that video that went viral a couple of weeks back, and so this is a really interesting follow-up. What are your final thoughts?
Well, I think there's probably more to the eye or more is going on than to the eye. That video that I watched a few weeks ago also, that lady did seem to be very upset. And one thing's for sure, flight attendants are not supposed to allow someone to come on an airplane intoxicated. If they have any indication of intoxication, they're not supposed to be aboard the airplane. So I know there's a gray area there because you might smell alcohol, but as long as they don't act impaired, they let them come on.
Right.
As long as they don't appear to be intoxicated. So that was, I believe, before flight at the gate. So that lady should not have been in an intoxicated state when she was that upset, and she did seem scared. So I think there's just a possibility that there's something going on that maybe is not what's meeting the eye.
Wow. Mr. X, thanks so much for coming on the record. If you do see anything, please keep us in the loop. We'd love to break the story. But there you have it, folks. There is a supernatural world, and it is real. What are we looking at here? And, I don't know. Obviously, Mr. X doesn't know either, in the sense that hasn't sit down and conversed. But I do find some things, just to put a bow on this thing, that the flight attendants, that they're not engaging with the flight attendants. I mean, surely you would say no thanks or something, but they're not even saying anything. Hoodies are on, dark glasses are on. Something is going on. Remember, Dr. David Jacobs' book, Walking Amongst Us, he's the guy that talks about hybrids. We've covered it in our films. They are there. They can pass. Isn't it interesting how Al's encounter with Diane with the dark sunglasses that she had on also? And when she removed the sunglasses and she sat on his lap, and this is all in our films, by the way, and I'll segue into this, a shameless plug. You can get all 5 films and see what we're talking about with Al Matthews' testimony by going to lamarzulli.net. But when Al pushed her off, her eyes shape-shifted. So it's not the first time we've heard this. Obviously, when you see that, it's a game changer. But there you go, folks. I will be this coming weekend at the Go Therefore conference in Ohio. Hope to see you there. And then, of course, in the mid-August, I'll be at Pastor Dr. Larry Ollison's church. So hope to see you at both of those places if you're in the area. Thanks so much for watching Supernatural Confrontations. If you've had a supernatural confrontation, please write at supernatural at lamarzulli.net. Supernatural at lamarzulli.net. Remember, folks, there is a supernatural world, and it is manifesting even as we speak. Thanks so much for watching.